Alright, welcome in, welcome back. Last time we left off, we were struggling for some power after landing our starport and our signpost for our base. Close call. Believe that now we got our power balanced enough, added another power collector as well as a solar panel. So, it still drains pretty heavily at night because we only have one of those, what did you call them, wind turbines. But otherwise, we're doing pretty well, trading up. I did go ahead and end up getting the opportunity to buy some GM onion pad, or onions. So it creates an extra onion. I believe it goes a little faster. Yeah, so that's sort of a bonus. But it did wipe out my nice cash hoard that I was developing there. As far as robots and everything, everything else seems to be going well. Don't have the constructor robots blueprints yet. I think those are about 200. I did run across a driller robots blueprints, but I couldn't purchase it because it's been wiped out. So we do have our visitor ability, I guess, on right now, but we haven't had any visitors yet, and that's mainly going to be determined by prestige. So let's go ahead and look at our prestige real quick. Prestige is still at 52. Each visitor that comes and has a good time is fulfilled will increase that prestige, as well as these signs will increase it. Overall, the status of the individuals living here will also increase it, so we have a decent status going on there. Yeah, I think the only reason it's any lower is because people are sleepy. So it looks like we have something, looks like a large trading ship. Keegan Clay has joined us to try to sell us GM tomatoes. But we've kind of wiped out most of our stock. I keep selling bioplastics just because we're making so much. And then occasionally I'll sell some meat and vegetables. Don't really have anything other than the money is what we need. 50% commission. Not exactly greedy, but still. So we'll go ahead and go with that. And of course they have to escort the foods and stuff to him. But we want him gone as quickly as possible, so we have the chance to get a colonist. Or not colonist, visitors. Yeah, the signpost will increase the prestige by 5. I wonder if good trading actually increases. It doesn't look like it does. But power's doing okay. Could probably use another wind turbine to help with the nighttime because it's really draining in the nighttime. But it's pretty filling. I believe it's filling up to full during the daytime, so that's the only concern we really need. Need to make sure that our power supplies cover the nighttime, and then that the solar panels fill it up completely during the day. Overall, still have everything going on fast, and we're pretty much just continuing from the last, so I probably won't have much to say. I might end up getting a radio tower set up here. It's pretty cheap for the desk, so I believe it requires an engineer though to work. Nope, workers. Workers can do it. See how many workers we have versus how many we need to recruit. We have 5 workers, which is a good amount for what we're doing, but we could probably use some more. So we're going to go ahead and turn on that good old load there. Biologists really haven't had a need for as much. So I'll keep it at that. And then I'm probably going to increase my bed counts here. Although I might end up just scrapping this and making a large one. Because whenever you get some emergencies, these bays are going to fill up quickly. So we'll hold off on that, I guess. I may just go ahead and do that right now. We'll see. I'd hate to have an emergency right off the bat, though. So we can probably put a large metabay off here if we can't fit it back there. It's probably better to put it here because they'll be closer. Oh, we have another... Looks like we have colonists. That's... Engineer. Engineer. Definitely don't need engineers. Now. Trying to sell us GMO tomatoes. Delgado. I don't know what to tell you, Delgado. I don't have anything for you except for a couple of meat. Maybe some veg. Not even our medical supplies are increasing, so that's all I got for you. Give me some money and that'll be it. Alright, so back to our totals. We now have 3 engineers, so just one more engineer, I think. So we really don't need engineers as much anymore. Still don't need medics. Still need workers. Don't quite need biologists yet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and build one of our wind turbines because our power seems to still be struggling. I'm just going to go ahead and build it right out here. It should be filled. Oop! Holy crap. Is this a visitor? No, this is a colonist ship. Let's slow it down a bit and see what we got. Because I believe we just filled with a whole bunch of people. So, maybe we didn't. We got 2 guards though. We got probably 2 workers. I'm pretty sure we're filled up now. So let's go ahead and turn off that colonist. That's probably going to put a bit of strain on our food. But we should be okay. So they're going straight to work. Still have people building this wind turbine that we went ahead and added. Just need the connection. Which I believe this guy is coming to deliver. Gonna make sure we have enough beds. Looks like that's the max I can fit in there. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And we have a total of 18. So we shouldn't have a problem with it just because people can trade out beds. But we might want to look at that cabin a little later on. I'm going to go ahead and start recycling some of this med bay. Oops, somebody was broken. Let's go ahead and get him fixed real fast, because we don't like broken people. Alright, he's all fixed up. So we are recycling this, but we do lose one metal and one plastic for the tunnel, because the tunnels are not recyclable for some reason. They just kind of don't get backed up anymore. Alright. So I'm kind of being careful, because I don't want to spend too much, because I don't know how much of a drain it's going to be on my economy as far as food. Or on my resources, I guess. There's our constructor bot patent, but I don't believe we're going to be able to afford it. Because we don't have enough resources to sell to get it. We don't have enough cash either. So we do have another person with a broken bone. So we want to try to get this med bay back up as quickly as possible. So right now we're just waiting for this to pass. Then we're going to consider building a cabin, which we could build out here, because I don't believe we're going to need much more production items. And even if we do, we'll be able to build it further out here. I'm trying to build all the comfortable visitor stuff near the starport over here. It's pretty big. Unfortunately, they're both endpoints, so anywhere I put it, they can't expand from. Oh, there we go. Alright, so far what we have is built a new radio tower, so we could get some more offers of incoming assistance, so we can get that prestige up a little bit. Went ahead and rebuilt this medical bay over here, and rebuilt this cabin over here, and it turns out that we actually balanced out our overwhelming bioplastics a little bit by building some of the additional furniture. So that should help keep that down. And I'm just occasionally popping an additional one in here every once in a while. So I kind of want to put another one of these in. But I want it in just enough so I can fit another bed, but it doesn't look like that's going to be an option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this carries 4. So just maybe what we do. Incoming transmission. Alright, ship getting a small group of injured miners. So we're going to go ahead and grant them permission to land. We have plenty of medics coming in. They're coming in over here. That's kind of weird, but whatever. They're going to make their way up to there, and they don't have any life risking injuries. They're not dying, so don't have to worry about time on this one. It is going to use up our medical facilities a bit. So they're basically just paying us for the medicine, I believe. I believe it's about the same cost as selling it. Just no interest or no commission cost. So they're all lined up waiting for doctors. Sometimes they come in with like radiation poisoning and they have to be healed in a certain time or something. So we have a trade ship. It'll give us the mega collector. Not really something we need right now, so I'm not really worried about it. I kind of don't want to sell on anything lower than 15 on these, because it seems like we're balancing out right now. And then some of our visitors will be eating some of our food, so we'll skip on buying anything this time. Speed it up a little so that we can see our medics heal the wounded. And that works out quite nicely. So we get 25 per, and then prestige bonuses as well. So they're all going back to their ship. I don't even know if any of them actually got 125 coin for it. I don't know if any of them actually ate anything. So let's see. There we go. Prestige, still 49. I think it was at 53 before, so maybe not that great. Don't know. A lot of broken bones coming from the mines recently, though. So at this point, really, it just comes down to if you want to build more. There are certain things you can do for like meteor defense. It requires more people. Otherwise, you're just trying to get that prestige up and get those extra unlocks. So I'm just looking through here. So probably the easiest one to get next is probably going to be either robotization, standing, or megalomania. Of course, it had to hit our sign. Didn't really affect our prestige directly, but we're back up to 50 at least. We have plenty of beds for everybody to sleep in, so whether it be visitors or our own colonists. Sleeping in them, I believe, increases morale for the cabins. So maybe they'll give us a little more prestige in doing so. Doesn't look like it. Another trading ship offering us solar panels and a lot of random goods. Still not wanting to sell anything. I'm probably gonna look at getting another piece of vegetables or something, or maybe another meat creator, because it looks like our food is slowly dwindling. Otherwise, nothing really to say about this guy. Gonna leave him alone. Alright, let's go ahead and add some plants. So we really don't need any more starchy plants, because we've been getting quite a bit of stuff from there. Don't need onions. We have tomatoes. Let's see, tomatoes, rice, potatoes, peas, and medicinal. So we could probably use some mushroom. Our medicinals are coming along decently, at least. I'm trying to decide if we want to put another one of those down. Why not? Keep everybody working. So that'll strain our biologist a little bit, but we should be okay. And I'm surprised that our stacks are still at 50%, but I guess it's just overall volume of different items. So we do have a large radio antenna to make sure that we can hear whatever we need to hear and offer assistance as needed to get that prestige up. Which still hasn't moved much. Alright, yet another trader has landed. So this one is offering our construction bot patent, which we can't afford. So I'll go ahead and purchase that. He wants 330 for it though. Alright, so go ahead and pop that out. Then what we can do is we can increase the total number of bots that we want to keep on hand, and then make the next one a construction bot. There we go. So we're getting quite a bit of materials, but we really don't need to create anything. We just need to get people in. So we could do a pyramid. It would just require a lot of bioplastics that we don't have currently. I'm not even sure what this pyramid looks like. It looks pretty cool, I guess. Do it like right out this door, right outside this door. Why not, eh? Alright, so went ahead and let the game run a bit, and while we're still waiting to build that pyramid, which is still needing about 6 more plastics. In the meantime, I went ahead and tried to get some more biologists so we could get some more of our food layout kind of balanced. Ended up getting a little bit too many biologists, and unfortunately can't get rid of them, so yeah. Oops, I don't need to see inside the sick bay, but hey, that's what the sick bay looks like. Otherwise, built some additional food since I kind of outdid the biologist additions. We may end up losing some people in some I don't know, meteor storms or something, and maybe balancing it out, I don't know. but also ended up getting an arms workshop up and going so that we can get our guard an actual weapon. And then again, we're just waiting on this pyramid. Till then, though, speed up time. Alright, so we ended up getting a small group of soldiers coming in. It looks like about 5 of them need medical attention. We do have 6 medical beds, or 6 medical packs still. I don't know if they get worse. I'm pretty sure they do get a little bit worse unless they're treated. And that kind of got funky. But I don't think we'll have any problem treating them. And that'll give us a little bit of cash. And of course, just waiting for this to be built now. So it's good timing. Watch it come out of the ground there. Watch the resources disappear slowly. Soldiers paid and probably gave us a little bit of prestige. Not really. Alright, so now we have the wonderful pyramid with 30 additional prestige, supposedly. Not bad. So just telling us about the whole guard situation, which we do have 2 guards, I believe, set up, and they should be getting armed soon, if not already. Just as soon as we get some more resources from after building that pyramid. This person's hungry, so get something to eat. There you go. We've run out of medical supplies. Too many injured people. We have plenty of that. So maybe our medics... Yeah, I was about to say medicians or something. Our medics need to get on the ball and make those supplies. Go ahead and put an extra one of these just in case. And trading ship. Another farmer rep. While I appreciate your timing, I don't really have anything to trade you. I don't really want to buy your medical supplies because I can make my own. So the main problem is just bioplastics now. That's what's holding us back, is because everything is catching up and needing bioplastics. Our parts, our guns, everything. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this because that's probably just a waste of bioplastic at this point. I know, he's creating some more medical supplies. We have an incoming transmission. So just a small group of standard travelers. They want to give us prestige for food, water, happiness, sleep. So yeah, we can afford all that. Might be a little straining on resources, such as oxygen. Otherwise we should be fine. looks like we have some more colonists, or visitors, just kind of coming in and needing things. So our O2 is exceeding our consumption. So I'm going to go ahead and place a small O2 unit over here somewhere. Probably just off this side. It's not a big deal, it's just as long as the air doesn't get too thin. Still running out of medical supplies because we're still running low on those bioplastics. There's keeping up, but still, let's see. I think a few of the people left because they were satisfied, so our oxygen has gone back to normal limits. So it was just that burst of people that really took us down. And then our food supplies look like they're doing well. Increase prestige by 5. O2 generator is built and now generating. Get a little fresh air. Alright, so it looks like we also have some more guys coming in. So it's going to be a regular flow of just people, and it's basically like having more people, but without them actually doing any work. They're just using your resources. But they're paying you for it, so not too bad. And we could build a epic, totally pointless symbol of achievement for Monolith. But yeah, not right now. Still having problems with those medical supplies because we're still having problems with the bioplastics. But they're catching up, they're catching up. Gun building won't be too much more because we're just supplying the people we need to, and that's it. Trade ship, nothing to trade, because, yeah. I guess I could give him some of those since we're kind of overflowing with that. We could get a driller bot for 200, which he's going to give us a markup on of 40%. So, probably skip this time. And just sell those. Alright. Otherwise, we're still trucking. A lot of it is just waiting for the, waiting for stuff to happen, or waiting for the next batch of stuff to finish. Alright, so far, been keeping pretty busy. I have a visitor ship here and there, regularly draining the materials. I have a trade ship, which obviously shows that I have a drain of materials. Otherwise, I don't really have anything to sell them. Guess I could sell them a couple of those, and that's it. But I ended up having a bit of a water issue. That looks smaller than that one. It's weird. Huh. Okay, but yeah, I had to get another water pump. Sort of balance out our water, because it was draining off and on. I ended up placing another wheat pad so we could sort of balance out our food. I'll probably end up having to place another one, because that food is just going pretty quick with all these visitors. We will see. But that should get us a little bit more starches going up so we can keep building those plastics. Might put in some meat, I don't know. Because everybody that comes in is hungry, so. Then it's pretty much just waiting for the prestige. Ah, there we go. So let's look at that. Colony is known by everyone. Everybody knows who I am, which could mean criminals as well. Alright, so that's pretty much that then. I'm probably going to just go ahead and place down a radish place, because I don't believe that's one I have. I have onion, mushroom, tomato, yeah. Onion, mushroom, tomato, radish. So that's the only things missing is the lettuce out of the main vegetable flow. Got all these now. Got some medicines. Otherwise we're doing okay. And then biologists, of course, are keeping up with all that, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I think that will pretty much do it for today, though. We ended up getting our prestige up. We got the next standing item. Well, there's just one more that we need in order to advance to the next planet. And it can be robotization, megalomania. I don't think I ever want to get to 300 people, because that just requires way too much work. Even 100 people seems a bit too much. Powermonger seems like a lot, I don't know. Never really got there. Acquiring 10 techs is expensive, but doable. It's probably another visitor. Yep, just a hungry visitor. So, anyway, I think I'll go ahead and call it quits for this. Until next time, though. Thanks for joining me. Just remember, as usual, to subscribe, like, and share whatever you did enjoy, and check out any of the other videos and see if you like anything else. And just make sure you do whatever you need to do to catch the next one. But until next time, you guys have a great day.